Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm excited to be making a beat using FL Studio 20 and a live guitar that I have just sitting right beside me. Before we get into today's video, really quickly, I want to give a shout out to DistroKid, who is the sponsor of today's video. If you're unfamiliar with DistroKid, they are a distribution service that will get your music onto sites like Apple Music and Spotify for a very affordable price. If you don't already have a subscription, I'll have a link in the description of this video where you can get a nice discount off of your first year subscription with DistroKid. One really cool thing about DistroKid is they actually have this feature called Hyperfollow. What Hyperfollow is basically a custom page with links to your music on all the different streaming platforms. So what you can do with this is you can add this link to your Instagram, Twitter bio, and anytime somebody clicks that link, not only are they going to automatically follow your Spotify account, they're also going to save your latest album to their library, which is going to lead to more streams and more follows. On top of that, DistroKid will keep track of the emails from all the people that click that link. That way you have direct contact to your closest fans and followers. Overall, it's a really unique feature and it's a really solid way to get your music out to the masses. So if you haven't checked out DistroKid, make sure to do that. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right into this video. All right, so as I mentioned earlier, I have this guitar part that I want to work on. I've been messing around with this idea for a while now, and I think we're gonna go ahead and record it into FL Studio. Okay, so the sample's on time. Let's go ahead and throw some guitar rig onto the guitar sample. There's a few different tones that are kind of like my go-to in guitar rig. This is one that works well. So that's a good start. Let's go ahead and open up an EQ and just kind of tidy up the low end. And one last thing we can do is add some reverb to the sample. Cool, so I like where this is heading. I think we're just gonna wanna build off this melody by adding a few counter melodies, maybe like a synth pad, and then we'll go ahead and add some drums. All right, so I'm sure we got a good take in there somewhere. So that's nice. That's a nice little counter melody. There's another really nice preset in guitar rig. I think it's in the pop category. And then we'll also drench this one out in reverb. I really want to give it like an ambient feel. I think we're just going to add one more counter melody to the main progression. I've really enjoyed kind of using the guitar to make samples and loops. I think it really adds just a whole new layer of depth to beat making. So I'm not the greatest guitarist. I only started learning a few months ago, so I'm sure I could have played this a little bit better, but at the end of the day, it's gonna work with what we're doing. And let's also not forget about this other melody that we made. So far, here are the 3 guitar melodies that we kind of created during this session. I'm super happy with the way this has turned out. I'm gonna open up a brand new pattern, and then I'm just gonna focus on the main progression here while I add this chord progression. And I think for this, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Purity. So I think this is like a cool little idea. I don't want this to be like the main focal point of the beat. So we're gonna go ahead and focus on channel 5 here and then just mess around with some effects until we get something cool. All right, so this is phenomenal. I'm very happy with the way this is going. We have a ton of material to work with. So for the drum sounds, all the drums that I'm gonna be using are from my personal drum kit, which you can find in the description below, as well as paulkits.com. So make sure to check that out if you're missing any of these sounds. We'll go ahead and add some reverb to the hi-hats. So I like that. I like the feel of that. Now for this open hi-hat, I'm gonna do this trick that I've been doing a lot in my beats where we're gonna set the envelope to sustain without any release. So it's like just a quick sharp note. And then we're gonna go into the piano roll and do kind of like a downward stutter that you would do with a normal hi-hat. But when you do it with an open hi-hat, it sounds way cooler. And then for this velocity control, we'll do like some panning. Go from left to right. Could sound cool. It's kind of like a glitch sound effect, so I think that's cool. Let's go ahead and use this 808-8, and we'll just do a nice tasteful 808 pattern. Nothing crazy, all kinds of stutters and swings, just something that's simple, effective, and tasteful. All right, I believe I have most of the arrangement and the drums done for this beat, so I'm gonna go ahead and play what we've got so far. So overall, I'm pretty satisfied. I know there's a few things that I'm gonna wanna touch up in the mix, but I'm pretty happy with the way that this beat turned out. I'm gonna go ahead and close this video off here. For anyone who wants to stream the finished product, I'll have it on my new beat channel, which will be linked in the description down below. Otherwise, you can just type Paul Kits on YouTube. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like and a comment letting me know what you thought. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you never miss another video. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much gonna be it. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you soon.